What do ancient Greeks, ancient Romans, and Native Americans have in common? Trying to learn about the past? What better way to do so than learning about the ancient Greeks, ancient Romans, and Native Americans? They all had spectacular and unique civilizations, so it's really no surprise that they all have a lot in common. This article will go over the similarities and differences between these three ancient civilizations. It will also discuss the reasons for these similarities and differences. The ancient Greeks were a big part of the ancient world. They first started out in the area that is now known as Greece. They were known as the first people to have organized most of the world into different countries. They also contributed a lot to the world. They helped to invent the alphabet, the first democracy, and the metric system. The ancient Romans were very innovative and creative people. They were known to build the largest cities in the world and used ancient Greek and Egyptian architecture to design their buildings. They also developed many practical inventions such as aqueducts and Roman concrete. The first to create mosaics and frescoes. They created glass windows. They also created the first Roman roads and the first aqueducts. The first bridges and an extensive system of sewers. They also created the first public baths and the first schools. They also created the first public libraries, public hospitals, and public parks. The ancient Romans were also the first to create a public office. Native Americans are a diverse group of indigenous peoples from the United States, Canada, and Mexico. They are a living history of the world. Native Americans are a living culture that was created by the people who lived and interacted on the land. They have a rich heritage that is different from the culture that we are familiar with. Native Americans are diverse in their language, culture, and traditions. They are also known for their art, music, and dances. The ancient Greeks and ancient Romans have much in common. They both had a written language and they were both advanced in their technology. They were both known for their architecture. They also had a lot in common in their art, music, and dances. Greek, Roman, and Native Americans all shared a similar belief in the afterlife. They also all had various views on the afterlife. They believed that after death, the soul would go to a place called the afterlife, where it would be judged. Native Americans, who believe in the Great Spirit, believe that those who die go to a place called Wakantanka. Wakantanka is where the Great Spirit will judge them. The Great Spirit will decide if the person is worthy of Wakantanka or not. If the person is not worthy of Wakantanka, they will be sent to the land of the dead. Native American beliefs about the afterlife vary greatly from tribe to tribe. In some tribes there is no Native American afterlife per se. Dead people are believed to become stars or part of the earth. The ancient Greeks and Romans also believed in the afterlife. The ancient Greeks believed that after death, the soul would go to a place called Hades. After Hades, the soul would go to a place called Elysium. Elysium was a place where people who were worthy of Elysium would rest. The ancient Romans believed the soul would go to a place called Avernus. Avernus was a place where the dead would rest.